Hello, 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 and happy Sunday. I am your host, Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, your certified holistic personal trainer, intuitive healer, cosmic energy reader, medical astrologer, master of numerology, the creator of the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast deck, and the owner of Holistic Fitness, where I'm at right now, as you can see from behind. And in case you're wondering, if you're not sure, this is Joanne's Healing Within TV show. We're featured live right here on Facebook. We're also on Twitter and YouTube. And for those who might have missed an episode or two, you can catch us on demand on Roku as well. All that being said, did you get a chance to watch last week's show? Because if you didn't, you can catch it on Roku. Last week, I had the amazing Nick Rafter on, who's got the gift of gab. He can definitely carry a conversation. And last week, he shared about his victories, some of the victories that he experienced in 2021, and how he's planning out his victories for 2022. So go ahead and go catch him on Roku. You can also watch again on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube to follow his story. He'll be on again in February and then again in March because he's a great conversational piece. So that's Nick Rafter for you. Now, let me go ahead and just talk to you about my advertising sponsors, where I have a bunch of advertising sponsors. And without them, I don't know how this show would even exist. So let me start off with CJ Ive Lopez. She is the author, the publisher and host of the Author's Porch podcast and magazine. In fact, her most recent magazine came out a couple of weeks ago, and I'll probably be sharing that magazine with you on the next episode because I don't have it in my hands. It did come in, but I don't have it just yet. Anyway, then we also have Intuitions of the Soul, hosted by Kitty and Amy. They have amazing events that go on throughout the entire week, so you definitely want to catch them. Kendrick Greer, he is our amazing astrologer who will be coming on in February, so stay tuned for some information about that. I just spoke about Nick Rafter. He is our real estate agent. He's also the journalist, editor, and writer. So if you need him for any of your writing assignments, to have edited, or you need him to help you find that new home or apartment, he's your go-to. Susan Joy Mitchell, she's our author and self-publisher and also illustrator of, I think it's her second book as well. So you want to connect with her for any type of book issues for that matter. Then, of course, not last but not least, our guest is going to be on for today, Lisa Nice. She's a physical therapist and also a beauty consultant of Mary Kay. So I want to give a big shout out to all of my advertising sponsors and also make a mention for today, although there's no flyer about this, which maybe I'll put one together for the next episode. I am currently looking for more advertising sponsors. So if you would like to be seen on a much larger scale and you're anyone that stands in your purpose, your soul's calling, this is definitely an opportunity for you. I'm currently looking for 8. I have 8 spots available. The special event investment is $99.99. So if this is something you want to jump onto, you can go ahead and email healingwithin76@gmail.com to get more information, to get a spot. There's only 8 spots with that amazing special investment behind it. To learn more about, again, email healingwithin76@gmail.com. If you happen to be watching right now and this is something you want to jump on, go ahead and put in the comments, yes. And I will definitely reach out to you after the show and get you on my calendar for whether it's February, March, or even April. But I want you on my calendar. All right, so I think I've done all the housekeeping as of right now. I do want to share some insight with you regarding the amazing energy that we do have going on this year as we've literally dived into 2022. I like to say with a bang. What do I mean by with a bang? Well, there's a lot of energy going on. Every year, this time of year, we step into the new year in Capricorn season. And this year particularly is a little more, I'm going to use the word sensitive, because we're diving into what we call a 6 personal energy year. Collectively speaking, whether you're conscious of it or not, every one of us has in the back of our head, maybe in the front of our head, whatever it is, health conscious, being more health conscious, wanting to heal, wanting to rest, wanting to move, wanting to make sure we nourish our body. And in the last couple of days, I'm going to say within the last week, based on the moon's energy, and I'm speaking specifically of the moon right now, the moon has moved from Pisces energy into Aries energy. And when it was in Pisces energy, it was in an emotional space, and also flared up how we feel about, let's say, our intuition, also about things that we need to tie up loose ends on, or for that matter, untie things so things can unravel and be released. So when we think about that energy, that's how we might have been feeling last week. And within the last 48 hours, and we are currently still in Aries, the moon's in Aries energy. And Aries is the zodiac sign of fire, action. We want to get things done. Now, depending on your moon sign, will then give you a theme to what this energy is going to sort of nudge you to want to get something done. So we are definitely in that energy of untying things so we can release, as opposed to tying up loose ends. I guess it's pretty much the same thing. We're untying things so we can literally get it out, clear it away, so we can make space for all the magnificent stuff that is coming in for 2022. Now, from my point of view, every one of us wants something different. Every one of us wants to shift, but not many of us are really willing to do this work. And in order to bring in the new, in order to experience this excitement, the magic, and the miracles that can definitely happen in 2022, you have to be willing to do the work. When I speak of the work, what I speak of is the spiritual work, the emotional work of clearing things out. Stop holding on to things that have expired. You know, it's very similar to like when you're cleaning out the cupboards in your kitchen. If the item has expiration date, it needs to go into the garbage. Same thing is if you are working on something or working with someone and the energy is very stale, that's an indication that maybe that project has done its course and it's time to let it go. And if it's meant to come back, it will. And you may be seeing this in all areas of your life. And to allow that to happen. And as we have Aries, the moon in Aries energy right now, you might have that nudge to want to do something, but not quite doing it. But in order to have the magic, you have to be willing to do the work. I want to talk a little bit about the energy that's coming in with the full moon, because again, I just spoke about moon energy. We have a full moon coming in, and that full moon is coming in this week, literally by, I believe, the end of the week. And the full moon is going to be in Cancer energy. Cancer associated to astrology is the 4th house, which is about our home and connected to healing and also the relationship with your mom. And this is actually the last week of Capricorn season. So this is the last week where many of us are going to have this nudge to want to do the work. We're moving into Aquarius energy as of the 20th, I do believe. And there's a lot going on this week, a lot of shifting happening, where again, moving out of Capricorn and moving into Aquarius within this week. Now, if you're like me, I tend to get a little, I guess, overwhelmed when we're shifting out of zodiac signs because the energy starts to flow. And that causes me to really have to get grounded when the energy starts to shift. So I'm kind of curious to know if you're the same way. But let's go back to this full moon that we're going to have in Cancer. Interesting enough, as I think it's Saturday, the moon is actually going to start to shift into Cancer energy at 11:11. Now, if you know anything about the number 11:11, if you've been following me everywhere and anywhere, the 11:11 energy is the gateway where we are literally between the world of the physical and the spiritual realm. So our ancestors are going to help us move into that space of healing matters of the heart. Because I think about Cancer energy as being the matters of the heart because Cancer is associated with the home, with family. Cancer is also ruled by the moon. It's the ruler. So it's really going to bring us right into that emotional space of nurturing and nurturing ourselves and also wanting to nurture others. I'm going to be speaking about this a lot more tonight when I do my live on my YouTube channel. So feel free, and I will send out notices to let you know when I do, to come join me, or just check out my YouTube page, which is Holistic Fitness Barry Cologne, to learn more about this energy that's coming in this week. So with all that being said, I want to pull a card really quickly, and then we're going to take a commercial break, because I want to really help you be attuned to at least one chakra this week to move into all this energy that is coming in. Anytime we go through a zodiac change, a zodiac shift, it shifts our energy as well. So we are moving out of Capricorn, and we will be moving into Aquarius. So we're moving out of the 10th house energy, and we're moving into the 11th house energy. And depending on where that sits with your astrology will determine on what the theme will be. And so interesting for the card that's showing up. The card's in reverse. For those of you who may not be aware, reverse cards means we need to pay attention to the message, and we also really need to work on the chakra that the card is associated with. In this case, it's the heart. Interesting enough, considering the full moon's going to be in Cancer. Now, this card says a Reiki treatment. So every one of you who are watching with me live, this is for those watching with me live, you're going to receive a 15-minute complimentary Reiki treatment. So if you are watching live, whether you watch from the very beginning to the end, you're going to redeem a 15-minute complimentary Reiki treatment. So what I need you to do right now, and this is literally right now, I need you to put in the comments, yes, to redeem your 15-minute Reiki treatment. Go ahead and do that. With all that being said, I'm going to take a quick commercial break, and I'll be right back.
Hello, my name is Nick Rafter, journalist, writer, editor. I'm happy to be offering copy editing and line editing services at competitive industry rates. If you have a book or any document that needs to be edited and thoroughly looked through, please contact me at nickrafter@gmail.com. Let's discuss how to get that work done. That's Nick Rafter, NICKRAFTER, @gmail.com. I hope to hear from you soon.
Hi, my name is Lisa Nice, and I'm an independent beauty consultant for Mary Kay. I'm also a single mom of 5 and a physical therapist, so I love Mary Kay because it fits so nicely into my lifestyle. New year, new you. I'm looking for 15 faces, and it's a free either facial or a glam look. You get free samples, and you get entered to win a $200 Beautiful Kate Spade bag. So if anything about this commercial has interested you, like number 1, the opportunity, number 2, be a face. So call me, 908-546-0266. Try it, you're gonna love it.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. For those of you who are just tuning in, remember to share, like, and comment. And know that you'll probably have to come back and watch on the replay. You can watch on Twitter, YouTube, or here for that matter, or Roku, to catch what I said earlier in the show. Now, before I dive in and introduce my amazing guest that I have today, I do want to make a mention again, just right here for those who are watching live with us right now. And this is only for those who are watching live. This gives incentive for you people to come and watch live. If you are watching live, go ahead and type in the word yes to redeem your 15-minute complimentary Reiki treatment. Okay, this is only for those watching live though. So if you end up watching on the replay, sorry, but not sorry. Anyway, I do want to give a shout out to all those who have gone and type in yes, and just say thank you to Norma, Susan, Joy Mitchell. I had to say Susan because there's two Susans here. So everyone that's typed in yes already, I appreciate that. I will be reaching out to each and every one of you later today to schedule your time for your 15-minute complimentary session. So all that being said, she is a physical therapist and also the beauty consultant of Mary Kay. So, Lisa, how are you today?
I'm doing great, Joanne. How are you?
I am doing just as good as you are. I am so excited to have you here. Share with the audience a little bit about you and your journey to start off with as a physical therapist, because obviously you started there first before Mary Kay. Am I correct?
Yes, you are correct.
So let's share that story.
Yeah, well, I've been a physical therapist for almost 31 years now, and I didn't know a thing about physical therapy when I got into it. My only recollection for physical therapy was some kid who broke his arm at Pathmark where I worked and General Hospital. Grant Putnam, physical therapist and a Russian spy. So I said, hey, great, what a career for me. So, I went ahead and did some volunteer work at a hospital, saw what physical therapy was about. And I'm a helper, a nurturer. I like to help people. So, it immediately attracted me. And
Excellent.
I've been in it for 30 years and I love it.
Excellent. Excellent.
Fortunately, we get older. So,
yeah. Do we really get older? Oh gosh, yeah. Yes. So yeah. Yeah. So we'll be learning more about Lisa's whole journey. As she just mentioned, she gets older. She's been in her industry for over 30 years. And towards the end of the show, I'm going to tap into some of her energy and where she is now and where that's going to be taking her in 2022. But before we dive into that, I also want to dive into, the fact that she just mentioned she's a physical therapist. She's been doing that for over 30 years. So, Lisa, what got you into Mary Kay as a beauty consultant for that matter?
Well, trying to think ahead for semi-retirement because I don't think I'll ever fully retire. I love to work and be busy. And I was looking for something that I could do as an alternate career that would also give me as much satisfaction as physical therapy. So, Mary Kay, the thing that I liked about them was their culture. They support, domestic violence shelters for women and children and breast cancer. Their foundation supports a lot of that. And those are two programs that are near and dear to my heart. And, they empower women to be their own entrepreneurs and have their own businesses. And, as you can see, I like to be, pretty. I like to look pretty.
Show me those nails again.
You like those?
Oh, how beautiful. Yeah, love them. They match your blouse.
Yeah, well, I love green. So, and, it just kind of combined everything. I could still be an educator. I could still empower women and men. We have products for men as well. And there's also men in the industry. And it was one of those things that, I figured would go well with my physical therapy and the things that I've been doing.
That makes a lot of sense. And considering that, yes, in the longer term, you would like to semi-retire from physical therapy, but not fully, but also have something to support you. And also that's fun. And for a good cause too, as you've mentioned, which I was not aware that Mary Kay supported the foundations that you've just mentioned. So thank you for educating me today. I appreciate that.
Oh, no problem.
I do want to make a mention in regards, and I'm sure it's already shown, and if it hasn't, it will, your commercial. I love, now I've had lots of guests on my show, and I hate to say this live, but I'm going to, but I loved your commercial. I thought out of all the commercials that I've had on my show, I thought your commercial was the most upbeated and the most alive commercial there was. You caught my attention the minute you went, hello. I was like, whoa. I was like, wow. Yes. So in your commercial, you mentioned that you were looking for 15 faces. What exactly does that mean?
Yes, well, I'm all about sharing the product. And some people might know Mary Kay. They might know that their mothers or grandmothers used it, or they might never have heard of Mary Kay. So I want to share the product. So I'm looking for 15 new faces to come and try the products. We're mostly about skincare, but we're also about glamour. And we have skincare for the total body. But, the faces that I need are to try the facial skincare. And we have two systems. We have one for, younger looking skin and you want to keep it that way. and a system for older skin where you want to try to reverse some of the aging that has already occurred. So the first system is our 3D Miracle Set, and it has 4 products, comes in a cute little bag, and that's for the younger looking skin. And if you sign up with me, you'll get a packet that I'll send you in the mail, and we can do everything virtually, so you don't have to worry about COVID or anything. And then for the older looking skin, we have a nice kit. It comes in a nice, beautiful box, very luxury looking, and it's 5 products. And that's to target deeper wrinkles. And you'll get a package in the mail as well with free samples. And if you just want to do glam, you just want to do some eyeshadow and some lip gloss and some CC cream and whatever, then I send you a packet of glam. And we do that on either Zoom or Facebook Live, and or we can do a private one-on-one. Nice. So that's what I'm for.
Nice. Now, do you ever offer, and this is more of a personal question, but I'm sure there might be other people thinking the same thing. Do you ever offer like workshops on how to teach people how to put, let's say, eyeshadow on? Because let me share a funny story. When I was little, as most little girls, they sit and they play with the makeup and, they try to figure it all out. Anytime I would ever put on makeup, oh my God, it was almost like I was applying for a Bozo the Clown show. Because the eyeshadow was just like, what the hell? My mother would say to me, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm trying to figure out how to put the eyeshadow on. Like one eye would be all bright and really, going. And one eye would be like, what the hell was going on? And it's just something I've never been able to master, was how to put friggin' eyeshadow on. So do you offer workshops on how to put eyeshadow on?
Yes, there is a Facebook group for my unit that we do a lot of informational videos on, but I also do private workshops or, group workshops for, parties. And I'm always looking for hostesses. If you want to bring a group of friends on and we can do a private Zoom, I can also do how-tos, and we can also do facials, pampering. I show some products, that kind of stuff. Whatever people are interested in, that's what I do.
Excellent, excellent. And I do want to make a note today, Lisa, that your intuition is right on track today, because I was actually going to be asking you all of those questions when we came back from the commercial break in regards to, I know when you and I talk during your Reiki treatments, we speak about the possibilities of you having, parties and having someone host the party. So we're going to talk about that a little bit more when we get back from the commercial break, because I really would like our guests to learn about that and see if there's anyone who's interested in setting up a actual Mary Kay party with you via virtually through Zoom. But before we do that, let them know how they can reach you.
Okay, you can reach me. My phone number is 908-546-0266. That's the best way to reach me. You can text me or call me. If you are on Facebook, you can try to search me out. But the easiest way is the phone.
Yes, and I think you have an email address too, correct?
Yes, I do. It's a lot of letters.
Well, if any case, that email address is on the flyer that has just been displayed on the break just now. So those who are looking to reach Lisa through email, that is there. You can definitely find it. Plus, we can type it into the comments as well later during the show, should you wish to reach Lisa. And as she said, you can reach her on Facebook, because obviously she's there. With that being said, we're going to take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to be talking more about how to host how to host the party virtually. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, welcome. We are back on the Author Sports. I am so excited to be here with my co-host Anastasia. How you doing, girl?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I am good. It's so good to see you again. We don't get to see each other very often. We might have to do this every week, right? Tonight we are also talking with Scott.
Hi everyone, I'm Kitty Foss.
And I'm Amy J.
And we're Intuition of the Soul. We are a Facebook and YouTube group that has created a sacred spiritual place to look at your spiritual practices.
And there's too much to tell you about what we do, but let me tell you, we have weekly activities, we have monthly activities, and you are not going to want to miss our spiritual practitioner series. So join us on Intuition of the Soul.
Aloha. Aloha.
Hi guys, I'm Kendrick Cortez Greer, personal astrologer and astrological counselor here in Brooklyn, New York. I've been an astrologer for over 23 years now, providing astrological readings, counseling sessions, workshops, and corporate events all throughout the tri-state area. I've been very blessed and lucky to have clients all throughout the United States and beyond. If you're interested in a reading that is warm, heartfelt, honest, and conducive to speaking to one of your best friends, please contact me at 917-863-7528. You can also email me at kendrickstar@gmail.com. That's Kendrick, STAR@gmail.com. And for you Insta people, find me on Instagram at Kendrick Cortez Astrology. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Toodles.
Hello and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. For those of you who are just tuning in, I am your host, Joanne Angel Barry Cologne. I have my amazing guest, Lisa Nice, here with me today, our physical therapist and also beauty consultant of Mary Kay. We were just chatting about the possibilities of hosting a virtual Mary Kay party. Now, if you want to find out what we were chatting about before that, you'll have to come and watch on the replay, or you can go to Roku and watch on demand and do a marathon for that matter. So, Lisa, tell us more. Tell us how one can go ahead and schedule a virtual Mary Kay party with you.
It's very simple. All you have to do is just reach out to me, tell me that you want to be a hostess, and gather some friends. Once you gather your friends, you can introduce us via group chat, and I can find out the information I need. I send out all the samples for what we'll need for our party, and it's whatever kind of party you want. If you want it to be a how to do makeup party and glam, we could do that. It could be skincare and glam. And the thing that I'm offering too is you become one of my first 10 hostesses of this year, and you'll get a 20% discount for the rest of the year. So that is my offer to you today. So if you book for this month, my first 10, you'll get 20% discount for the rest of the year on any of the products that you want.
Excellent. Now that discount for the first 10, does that mean those who are watching today book today, or do they have for the entire month of January to set up that party with you?
They have the entire month of January. As long as they're one of my first 10, then they'll...
Got it. So for those of you who are watching, if you want to take advantage of that 20% discount, go ahead and put the words yes in the comments. So this way here, Lisa will know that you're interested, and I will let her know that she can reach out to you via Messenger. I think that would be probably the easiest way for her to reach you. Or you can also, put yes, and then I can give her your contact information, and then she can get you all set up and ready to go for that virtual party. And also even better, who doesn't like 20% off? I mean, oh my God. And that's for all their products for the entire year?
Yes.
Wow. Interesting. Love. I love that. So so definitely dive onto that opportunity if this is something that is resonating with you. And again, whether it's for the younger population or the older population, who doesn't want their face to look good? Now, besides facial products, I'm assuming, and I might be assuming wrong, I'm assuming you have products for body creams and stuff?
Yes, we do have body care. We have a whole line of satin hands, satin body, satin lips, foot creams, you name it, we have it. Pretty much.
Have everything and anything, huh? Excellent. I love it. Now, in regards to the work that you do as a Mary Kay consultant, what part of it do you love the most?
Oh, I love the people, just getting to know other people. And it's fun. It's fun to meet new people and to do something fun. And, you can be silly. You don't have to be perfect at it. And, I love the income. It's, extra income, and you don't really have to put that much work into it. And it's just something I do naturally, talking to people and just, sharing an experience. So it's a lot easier, I think, than physical therapy.
Yeah, I would think so. I would think so. Now, also, if I'm not mistaken, when you and I chat during your sessions, this is also, as a Mary Kay consultant, this is also something where you're looking to build, I guess, your own business under Mary Kay, where you'll have other people working under you. Is that correct?
Yes, I'm looking to build a team, because my ultimate goal is I want this to replace my full-time income. And I want to be a sales director. I want to be one of those pink Cadillac driving sales directors. So I need a team. And
so talk to us about that and what that would look like, and how somebody can go ahead and I guess I'm going to use the word apply for that position, so to speak. What does that look like?
So basically, you partner with me. You have your own independent business, and whatever you sell, get your profit. But by me building a team, I end up getting paid by Mary Kay for a certain percentage of whatever you sold or your team sells. So it's all about creating a team. So if you think about, you want to play softball, but, you need team members. I need team members in order to be a pink Cadillac director.
Yes.
But I can still make money by selling products. I just want to make more money. That's all.
Exactly. And more importantly, she wants to own a pink Cadillac. I think that's the goal here. Yes.
Yes, I want to own a pink Cadillac.
Yeah, she wants a pink Cadillac. So I think this is an amazing opportunity, because there are many, many people out there right now who they're either in a pathway of, or I'm going to use the word crossroad, where they're either being forced to leave their job and then not really sure what they want to do going forward, or they just decided that what they are doing currently no longer fits for them. And this could be a perfect opportunity for you to step into a whole new journey in regards to becoming part of Lisa's team. Again, as we said, regarding wanting to host a party, you would put yes, yes to hosting. Now, if you want to learn more about how to become part of Lisa's team member, we're going to ask you to put yes, yes, yes. 3 yeses if you're interested in learning more about that. So this way here, Lisa can share with you that information, of course, offline, and get you onto her team so you can start your new job immediately. I think that would be so much fun. And what a perfect time to do just that. And when I say that, when I think of Mary Kay in itself, I think of that 6 energy in reference to taking better care of our skincare. And that's about being healthy. Yes?
Yes.
Yes, yes. I love that. I love that. So here we have employment opportunity. Here we have party opportunity, and we all love to have a party. So yes, yes, yes. Now for you, Lisa, in regards to mixing the two together as a Mary Kay consultant and also a physical therapist for you, and if I remember correctly, and I think this is a big part, during your commercial, you mentioned that you are a single mom of 5. Yes?
Yeah. Yes.
So that's letting me know that as a physical therapist and a Mary Kay consultant, that this allows you that flexibility, because you have other responsibilities too. So
Correct.
How do you work this all into your busy schedule, even though from what I understand, your 5 children are adults, so to speak? But how do you work this all into your schedule?
Well, that's the thing I love about Mary Kay. And especially now, I mean, things are, 90% virtual. So I can work, my Mary Kay business in the wee hours of the night, or lunchtime, or early in the morning before I get started in my physical therapy with my clients. It just fits in very nicely. It's a quick little text message or messenger message or a quick phone call. I'm not on the phone for hours, which I like. And I can fit it around my life.
Excellent. I love that. I do love that. And as usual, there's always commercial breaks. So again, let our viewers know how they can reach you.
Okay, it's 908-546-0266. So call me.
Yes, yes, definitely call her. And on the flyer that's displayed there has an email address where you can reach her through email as well, should you not want to dial a number. Because sometimes we don't, sometimes we just want to email away. So go ahead and do that, especially again, if you're looking to host that party, put in the comments, yes, yes. If you are looking to find out more about how you can become part of Lisa's team, go ahead and put 3 yeses in so we'll know exactly what category. Now, let's say you're looking to do a little bit of both, because I'm getting a sense that there might be 1 or 2 people who might want to do both. Is there any incentive if they do both?
If you're talking about if they host a party and become a team member?
Yes.
Well, if they want to do both, yes. Their first 5, prospective customers, I will send out their samples to them for them, because sometimes as a new consultant, you don't always have product to share. But I have plenty of samples here, and I will do that for their first 5 prospective clients.
Excellent. Excellent. So yes, so I'm always about, what can we do? How can we combine all of this to really make it more exciting for the individual to want to jump on this immediately? And remembering that Lisa is looking for how many faces?
15. And also you'll get entered to win a $200 Kate Spade bag if you participate in the 15 faces.
Excellent. Excellent. So we're going to take that commercial break and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Susan Manchel, author and self-publisher of 3 books, Visions, which is poetry, The Journey, which is more poetry, and Lucky the Starfish, which is for children, and I illustrated the book myself. If you'd like a book, you can get it at Amazon.com or BarnesandNoble.com. And
Hi, my name is Lisa Nice, and I'm an independent beauty consultant for Mary Kay. I'm also a single mom of 5 and a physical therapist. So I love Mary Kay because it fits so nicely into my lifestyle. New year, new you. I'm looking for 15 faces, and it's a free either facial or a glam look. You get free samples, and you get entered to win a $200 beautiful Kate Spade bag. So if anything about this commercial has interested you, like number 1, the opportunity, number 2, be a face. So call me, 908-546-0266. Try it, you're gonna love it.
Hi everyone, I'm Kitty Foss.
And I'm Amy J.
And we're Intuition of the Soul. We are a Facebook and YouTube group that has created a sacred spiritual place to look at your spiritual practices.
And there's too much to tell you about what we do, but let me tell you, we have weekly activities, we have monthly activities, and you are not going to want to miss our spiritual practitioner series. So join us on Intuition of the Soul.
Aloha.
Hello and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. For those of you who are just tuning in, remember to like, share, and comment on today's show. Lots of comments because there's a lot of interaction going on for today. And I am your amazing host. I have my amazing guest, Lisa Nice, here with us. We are talking about her careers as a physical therapist, but mostly as a beauty consultant of Mary Kay. To learn about everything we just spoke about, you're definitely going to want to come back and watch on the replay. You can also watch on demand Roku, because she's got a lot of offerings going on that you might want to take advantage of. I also want to give a big shout out to some of you who are watching with us live. And just to make a note, because I'm not sure if he didn't respond because he's a male, or he just popped on and not sure that he can respond. But I see that there's Paul watching us today. And Paul, because you're here with us, if you are still watching, you got to take advantage of a 15-minute complimentary Reiki treatment given by me virtually. So if you are interested in doing just that, go ahead and put in the comments yes, so I know to reach out to you so you can redeem that offer. And all of what Lisa's been sharing about is for both male and female. So this is not just about the women out here in the world, it's the men too, because there are, would it be classified as beauty products for men as well?
Yes.
What do they call it for men?
Yeah, beauty products. I mean,
okay. I wasn't sure if there was a different name when it comes to the male category, or if they just call it beauty products. So yes. So what I like to do during this part of the episode is, Lisa, I'd like for you to give a piece of insight in regards to inspiration for those who might be interested in becoming part of your team as a Mary Kay consultant or a host. What would be that one line of inspiration you can give?
Just do it. I mean, you can try anything for a little bit, and just taking that step forward to just do it, because you never know. Never say never. You can have so much fun, and in the process, replace income.
Yeah, replace income, have additional income, because again, as Lisa does, she's a physical therapist and she does the Mary Kay as well. So it's a combination of both. And I truly believe that everyone has an opportunity to earning extra income. Why not do it through Mary Kay? So with that being said, for those of you who follow me on my YouTube channel regarding my weekly cosmic energy forecast, I'm always speaking about the triple, as I like to call it, the triple threat, the one who carries these one zodiac sign in all three sun, moon, and rising sign. And when I speak about that particular energy, I actually speak about Lisa, and she doesn't even know it, because Lisa is a triple threat of Virgo energy. Lisa carries the sun, moon, and rising or ascending sign in Virgo. So what I like to do during this part of the show, if Lisa's open to it, is providing some insight based on her birthday and also pulling a card. Are you open to receiving some insight?
Of course, obviously, every time.
Yes. So just on the back of her energy from her birthday information, where she's born in August, so it's an 8 energy number, which is about abundance. She's also born on the 24th day of the month, which that 2 energy is about the partnerships and relationships that she has contracted even before coming and being born. So it makes sense to why she would be a physical therapist and also wanting to do a business where she's helping others. That 4 energy is about how she builds her foundation. That 2 and 4 is a 6, which makes, again, sense to why she is so passionate about wanting to help people heal, not just physically, but also maintaining a healthier version of themselves with their skin and their appearance. Because again, I truly believe that when we feel good and look good in our skin, we are confident. So that 6 energy is connected to that. Now, when we take the month and the day and we add it together, we get her personal energy number, which works out to be, month, day, and the collective energy of the year. We get an energy of 11. So as this year, she's in her 11 energy year, which is about partnerships on a higher level, the energy that's going to serve her soul's calling. So this is a perfect opportunity to why she would be considering, as of this year, and this is something she's sort of been dabbling with in 2021, moving into wanting to take on her independent consulting of Mary Kay on a more full-time base and weaning away, but not completely done with, physical therapy based on that 11 energy, because she is looking to do something that really serves her in this new chapter of her life. So that's just the energy there. Now, in order for Lisa to actually dive into this without any fears or concerns or doubts or feeling as though, can she really do this? We want to focus in on a chakra to see what one chakra can help clear the energy so she can feel fully confident in this new chapter that she's looking to move into. So I'm going to shuffle the cards. And Lisa, if you don't mind, just repeating your full name that's on your birth certificate out loud for me 3 times.
Lisa Marie Robbins. Lisa Marie Robbins. Lisa Marie Robbins.
I always get shocked when people tell me their names that's on their birth certificate, because I always know them by, if they are married, I know them by their married name, not their maiden name. And then I never realized that people have middle names. And it's like, what? Wait, what's she saying? So yeah, so I love the name. All right, so, and it's so interesting, the card that's showing up for Lisa. It's about self-love. Self-love. And she laughs because, at least this is what I think she's laughing at. This is one of the things, if she doesn't mind me saying so, when I work with her week to week in her Reiki treatments, is really about her loving herself so much, where she's willing to really allow herself to move into that energy that serves her purpose, and grounding herself enough so she doesn't have the fears, the doubts, the worries, the insecurities, to moving into this more independent, where she doesn't have to have, I'm going to use the word 9 to 5, where she's not dependent on a company giving her a paycheck, but more dependent on her soul's purpose of moving into this new energy as a full-time Mary Kay consultant. Now, when I use the word full-time, as Lisa has shared with me, she's definitely not looking to work full-time. Full-time in the old mindset would be, let's say, a 9 to 5. Lisa really only works how many days a week, Lisa?
I think 3 or 4.
Exactly. And she only really wants to work only like 4 hours a day. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So therefore, and also, and we're not going to discuss the income she's looking to bring in, because that's private. But making that income happen in the hours she's looking to work. So that does require a lot of grounding energy, so she can stay focused and be productive enough to do just that. Now, the number 7 and 3. 7 is about her being able to go within and see herself doing this already. That 3 energy is about her letting go of, as I like to call it, the negative Nelly conversations that she might have with herself on, can she really do this? Is she supposed to be doing this? Is she worthy of doing this? And she has to clear that energy out so it doesn't get in her way and blocks her from doing the very thing she wants to do. And that self-love falls into allowing herself to be aligned with her soul's purpose, her calling. Now, one of the things that I've started doing, especially in 2022, and we're only, 9 days into the new year, is I started eliminating the word work in reference to our 9 to 5 job. We don't have jobs. We don't have a career. We have what's called a soul's calling. And when we are aligned with our soul's calling, self-love takes priority, because now we are truly loving ourselves enough to have boundaries to do what it is we truly want to do. And then when we wake up to do the work we're doing, as I think the old storyline is, you never work a day in your life when you love what you do. And that itself is self-love. So now when you think of 7 and 3, it's associated with the number 10. Now, the number 10 in numerology is all about, the 1 energy is about a new way of doing things, being a leader, which is exactly the pathway she's going into. And that 0 is about the choices that she's going to get to have once she is more of a leader of her own time, her own schedule, when she wants to have clients that she wants to see, and how she wants to balance that with her family time. Now, the number 10 in astrology is associated with Capricorn energy, which is the last week of Capricorn, by the way. And it's all about the work that you came here to do, your spiritual, your emotional, your physical, and the mental work that you came here to do. And because you are a triple Virgo, this is all about that organizing and scheduling in and doing exactly what your soul's purpose is, and being grounded. So it's really important to stay grounded as you move into this transaction. Does that make sense for you?
Oh, totally. Thank you. Yes.
Yes. And what I'm hearing to also say, when I use the word transaction, because some people like transaction, yeah, because it's a transaction, the action she needs to take so she can transition into this new path. And for those, again, this is a reading for Lisa, but this might also be resonating with a lot of you out there who are watching as well, because this is literally the last week of Capricorn season. And her being a Virgo sun, moon, and rising, it's like there's a lot of energy just because of the collective energy of 6 that falls into that Virgo energy as well. So I'm sure, Lisa, and confirm this if you may, that you're probably feeling a lot of energy just running through your energy system. Is that hold true for you?
Oh, yes. Yes. I feel, almost like exploding with energy.
Yes, yes. Do you feel like it's almost like hyper energy?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, yes. Which is another reason why you definitely want to get grounded. So it doesn't feel like this, as I like to call it, an ADD feeling. We're like overactive, over anxious, overexcited, and not know what direction to go in because it's just so much energy coming from you.
Yes.
Yes, yes. Yes, exactly. And when we think about that energy and all the energy we have going on collectively, I mean, the collective energy is in 6, which is about how we are healing. Virgo energy is how we organize, how we schedule, how we make sure that we are scheduling that time to be more organized, to do the things that's going to make us feel healthier. And as a physical therapist for over 30 years, she's definitely helped her clients, her that's what you call them, your clients, your patients?
Yes.
Yes, yes. Yeah. And also as a Mary Kay consultant, she's helping her clients really get healthy and feel good in their own skin and sending out a lot of self-love. So I love that. I love that. Any final words relating to that card for you that resonates?
No, just something, I always work on self-love. I think it's important, and it is the foundation for, everything that I'm looking for, and probably what others are looking for as well.
Yes, yes. And again, this is our final week where we're in that Capricorn season, which for her, based on her Virgo energy, and this is for anyone who's a Virgo, she's in it falls into the 5th house for her. So this is her final week sort of to have more fun, to be really creative, and to allow yourself to express yourself and like really put that energy out there to sharing what it is you do, especially before Mercury decides to go retrograde, which will be taking place next week. And many of us will be starting to feel that energy now. If you're like me, we always feel the energy before it actually gets here. So this is a great week for you to make sure you're posting that commercial that you did here that's going to be displaying all over the place and letting people know what it is you do, so people know how to connect with you and be a part of your team and have those parties that you need them to have with you and getting those 15 faces you're looking for. So one last time, Lisa, let everyone know how they can reach you.
Yes, please call or text 908-546-0266. I'd love to hear from you, and you can find me on Facebook. Joanne has my contact information. It's also on the flyer. So
excellent,
please.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Yes. And remember, she is looking for 15 faces, and she's ready to schedule your virtual Mary Kay party as well. And for those who are looking, who's at that crossroad and looking for whether it's a full-time job or you want to do it just as she's doing as a part-time, she's definitely looking to build her team. So many reasons to reach out to her. So all that being said, we're going to take another commercial break, and I'll be back to share the conclusion of today's show. We'll be right back. Are you ready to release issues from your tissues as you release emotional weight and fall in love with yourself? Well, I get to witness your transformation of becoming the best version of who you are already. Hello, I'm Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, your certified holistic personal trainer, intuitive healer, cosmic energy reader, medical astrologer, master of numerology, the creator of the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast Deck, and the owner of Holistic Fitness located in Queens, New York. I work with women and men by referral. All services are available via Zoom and on-site. Send all questions to healingwithin76@gmail.com. I do look forward to helping you release issues
from your tissues as you release emotional weight and fall in love with yourself.
Hello and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. For those of you who are just tuning in, I'm your host, Joanne Angel Barry Cologne. And remember to share, like, and comment on today's show. Even though you're just jumping in now, you've missed an amazing show. I had an amazing guest, Lisa Nice, on today, physical therapist and also the beauty consultant of Mary Kay. Feel free to come back and watch on the replay. You can watch on Twitter, YouTube, and on demand, Roku as well. You definitely want to come back and watch for today. And those of you who might be interested in knowing who's going to be on next week, because I always like to aim to please, I have my amazing guest, Diana Brad, who's going to be coming on, and she's going to be sharing all about going green. So I'm looking forward to that topic with her next week. So tune in again next week at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. But before we leave, just want to send out those promos again. We have my advertising sponsors are always doing great things. So we have Intuition of the Souls, hosted by Kitty and Amy. They have amazing, amazing events that go on every day during the week. In fact, today I believe they had the Vibe of the Week. So if you go and join their group, you'll find out all about their amazing services that they do offer. One of my favorite ones takes place on Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, where everybody comes together, and whether you do card readings, crystal readings, whatever it is you use as your niche, you can come and join us and do a reading. You do a one-on-one, and then you come together as a group, and you provide so much insight, and it's great practice as well. It's also a really great way, the gateway to activating your intuition. So go ahead and join Intuition of the Souls group to take advantage of all that fun. And then we have Ive Lopez. She is the publisher and the host of the Author's Porch podcast and magazine. And her newest issue just came out last week. I will have that issue in front of me for next week's show, because it did come in the mail. I just don't have it because it didn't come to me just yet. But there's some amazing, amazing articles in there. You definitely want to go and order yours. You could do that by going to Amazon.com and just type in the Author's Porch issue number 3. All that being said, I look forward to connecting with all of you next Sunday. And remember, if you missed an episode or two, you can always watch on Roku on demand. All that being said, have yourself an awesome, awesome rest of the week. Stay grounded. And remember, that full moon that's coming in is in Cancer. And you can learn more about the cosmic energy forecast of the week tonight. Join me on my YouTube channel, Holistic Fitness Barry Cologne. Bye-bye for now.